right, everyone. Chill.
I'm just chilling.
Brother, just chilling.
Just chilling.
Let's just chill.
Just chilling, chilling.
If my words could move you effective, to grant access and insight to perspective, I would give you my soul's eye to hold, if only to show you a way to get out the cold.
Yeah. Yes. Greetings and salutations to you all. 'Tis I, Jus Henry, the original, the one, the only, the glassesless. Oh, see how I enunciated there. Thank you guys for turning in. Even though I mixed it up and said turning and tuning at the same time. But nonetheless, thank you for tuning in. This is Jus Chillin with Jus Henry here on Flow Higher Radio. Compliments of Spreaker. El Capitan.
Yes.
What you say, Star? What's happening?
Coolin'.
I had to translate the patois for him just now, just guys. What y'all say is like, what do you say? Star. The star is the actual word that you need to focus on because that's the end of the sentence, meaning that's when you jump in. But I have over-explained. No. I see the waving guy over there to my right. It's okay.
No, I'm not waving at you. I'm waving past you, sir.
Are you worried about your live?
I'm just waving at the people.
You worried about your people on your live, brother?
I mean, I'm not worried about.
We're trying to have a show here.
I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Whoa.
It's all good.
Whoa.
So, hey, man, it's all good. I was just joking with the JUS. Nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and set the vibe. We got Triggered by Janae Aiko. Because somebody's got me triggered. And it's not J-Rock. Jones, that is. Just chilling.
Just chilling.
Go figure, you were the trigger. You brought me to an obstructive view when you knew the picture was bigger. Who am I kidding? Knew from the beginning you'd ruin everything. You do it every time. You are my enemy. You are no friend of mine, motherfucker. You motherfucking right. You motherfucking right, I'm bitter. You motherfucking right, I'm triggered. You motherfucking right, I wanna fuck you right now. I just turned the lights out now. And you know when the sun go down, that's when it would all go down. Been a minute, been a while. Ain't let nobody hit it since you with it. You know you always know what to do with it. But ain't on me and you without you in it. Damn, I'm about to burn this bitch down. Think I need to lie down. Cause I'm not tryna wild out now. But right now, don't know what I'm capable of. Might fuck around and go crazy on cuz. Might fuck around, have to pay me in blood. This ain't the way that you want it. Might catch a case in this bitch. Don't let me catch you face to face in this bitch. Trying my hardest not to disrespect you. After what you did, man, what you expected. You motherfucker, you motherfucking right. You motherfucking right, I'm bitter. You motherfucking right, I'm triggered. You motherfucking right, tryna let the time fly. Yeah, tryna let the time go by. Tryna let the let time heal all. Tryna let the time kill all of our memories. All you meant to me. All that history. All that's history. I'll calm down eventually. Fall back eventually. Please call me back eventually. Fall back into me, yeah. Maybe I'm overreacting. Baby, I don't know what happened. You know all of my bad habits. You know it's hard for me to control that shit, man. Cause when I get mad, I get big mad. Should've never did that, get back. About to feel the wrath of a menace in my bag and my feelings. I'm a bad little bitch, you know. I'm triggered when I see your face. Triggered when I hear your name. Triggered, I am not okay. You need to stay out my way. Triggered when I see your face. Triggered when I hear your name. Triggered, I am not okay. You need to stay out of my way. You need to stay out of my way. Yeah. You need to stay out of my way.
Welcome back. We are just chilling with Just Henry.
Just chillin'.
And just so happened, we got another we have a guest this evening. Chillers and chillettes, please welcome to Just Chillin' once again, my brother J. Rod Jones.
Hi, everybody. I'm back. He invited me back. Woo! I forcefully asked to come back.
And then I invited him after.
He agreed with the invite. So, yes, I am back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm happy to be here. Quarantine. I was about to say quarantine free.
But it's not.
But I'm not really
free of the
free
quarantine.
Of
Yeah. But it's okay. It's a moment of expression. It's a moment of exuberance.
Like this.
It's a moment to set free.
This is like that.
Woo.
That's
one of those moments.
International.
I allow
free.
it. I allow it. I welcome it. Moment. Nonetheless, well, thanks for coming through.
I'm here.
You know what I'm saying? We just chilling. Chillers and chillettes, thanks for the motivation. Thank you for the support. If you are new to the show, subscribe, like, do all that good stuff. Comment. Let us know how you feel. All that good stuff. But nonetheless, I would like to just, start off with what the month of May means to me. All right. Hey. Under the astrological sign of Taurus, Arthritis Awareness Month, Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. I had to take a full breath to say that. Asthma Awareness Month. Whew, take a breath. Better Hearing and Speech Month. Better Sleep Month. I could always use another hour.
Wait, does that mean? I'm sorry. Can I ask a question?
Which one?
Does that mean for this month you have to pay more attention to how you sleep compared to the rest of the year?
I think it's just more of we had to find a space to get ourselves in the right part of the calendar near the beginning, so that everybody pays attention to what they're doing. Matter of fact, set your habit. Your routine accordingly.
Is that the same thing for Asthma Awareness Month?
I think it may be that they need to re-up on your, asthma medication.
Am I the only one thing? That just can't be me.
I don't know.
So for the rest of the year, fuck how you breathe?
I think it's more like, let's start at the beginning and not forget the rest of the year.
All right. Okay. Got it. I don't know.
My lips didn't stop the mode the entire time. Anyway, Clean Air Month. As we all know, the air has been cleaner.
Really clean.
since quarantine.
So do we wait? Wait, do we call this coronavirus month?
Hey,
It goes hand in hand.
but coronavirus has touched more than 1 month.
With that,
Thus, why it's called a pandemic.
the results of the coronavirus are showing more in the month of May.
Amidst,
I'm just trying to make this.
amidst AMIDST, the pandemic, coronavirus.
I don't know.
It is real.
Corona month.
Hey man, we ain't there yet. It's on the way. Y'all ain't ready. Anyway, let me
Tom is saying
correct posture month.
There
it is.
I'm there you go.
Feet on the floor.
Hi, Tom.
Correct your back problems, one vertebrae at a time. I'm just playing. Electromagnetic radiation awareness month. You got your Geiger Mueller on.
That's a very
Here it is.
specific.
Hey, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. You got your Geiger Mueller on. Yeah. Only my Navy geeks.
They got that one. They're cracking up right now.
Yeah, my fellow nukes will know what that Geiger Mueller is.
Hey, why is it called a nuke?
What's that?
Why is it called a nuke?
Because
You ride on a
the
nuclear-
people actually because it's nuclear power that we were in
okay.
charge of at the time,
Oh,
and it was a nuclear reactor that we made sure didn't,
nuke.
or kind of like implode or more
Meltdown?
like meltdown. Yeah, it'll be. But the meltdowns. I can't talk too much. Yo, like for real, like I really was about to revert to like what I read, and what I was gonna tell you is confidential. Ain't that
Probably
crazy?
can't do that now, huh?
What's that?
Can't do that now, huh?
What's that?
Tell confidential stuff.
No, I'm bound for life. Even though they kicked me to the curb, like I still am bound.
I do it out of spite.
So do we ask him off air?
What's
Write a
that? What'd you say?
Write a
Did we
book.
ask him off air?
Ooh. For permission? Like that would be sick as all get out. I don't know if it would work though.
No.
Huh.
No.
No?
No, that wasn't what I was saying.
Then what would you saying?
Nothing.
Okay, then I digress.
No more nuke talk.
No more nuke talk. Because there's a lot of nukes out there. Anyway, gifts from the garden. That's, I don't know. What? Haitian Heritage Month.
Hey!
Shout out to Gino.
Hi, Gino. Daddy
Gino
Fresh.
Lexus out of Flowhio Music, or Flowhio Records, excuse me. High Blood Pressure Awareness Month. Gino. Mental Health Awareness Month. J-Rock.
What the fuck? Wait,
I'm just
I get that one?
Whoa!
I get that one? Hey, fuck this show, bro. Jesus. Give me Marshmallow Month. What's it?
National Barbecue Month. National Egg Month. Yeah!
These are the ones that got my name.
I love eggs. I love barbecue.
Yep.
Holla. Meditation Month. Hamburger Month. Mental Health Month. Blah, blah, blah. Smile Month. Cha-ching. That was $1.2 million. $1.2 million smile. Yeah. Anyway, Older Americans Month, especially. I think this one could be Corona.
This is the one, like, roll ass on this.
Same thing with the hamburger.
Yo, side note.
Hey, Bergie, stupid. Dog.
Listen.
Oh,
listen,
my
I
God.
I'm sorry. I go to Publix, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to get some wings, right? And a Publix tea.
Yeah.
So my mom's telling me, hey, all right, so let me back up a little bit. So this is the thing. Okay. So I go to visit my mother's thing.
Right.
And she is the young age, the wise age of 82 years old today.
Awesome.
Well, not today, just in general.
Awesome.
And so she thought her cable box wasn't working. All right. So she calls Frontier, and it sent her a new box.
Okay.
Right. she didn't turn the bitch on right.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so she has
Poor
this
thing.
box sitting in there for 3 days, right?
Oh.
Frontier is calling her consistent, hey, get Brandon box back, or we're gonna charge you $100. So she calls me today to go take the box back. I go to UPS, I take the box back. This is old people awareness. This is where this comes in. At.
Older
people-
American.
older American.
Yeah.
month. So I turn the box in. I go to Publix to get the fucking wings and shit, right? This fucker, I know he knew what he was doing. So, you got the 6 foot thing going on, right?
Yeah.
So in Publix, there's a lot of older people in there, right? This motherfucker, right? So we all in line. And the lady behind me, God bless her. Little lady, she probably like in the 50s. She done been around. You can tell she done got out of what she did in life. So she converted, you know what I'm saying, to a smoother life. So lady, this old little fuck rolls in front of me and just gets in line, right? And I'm like, well, here we go. So, so that was this moment, right? So listen, I'm like, what do you do? Because he well in his 80s, like older guy, got the mask on, he's brittle as fuck, right? But he was so smooth with it, right? He just rolled in front of me, and I'm like, oh shit, here we go. So it's 3 people behind me waiting on me to say something, right? And I'm like,
Also the pressure on you, though.
so much pressure.
You the line leader.
I'm
better than me.
I'm so scared of this moment because I don't want to be the person to tell the old man to get in the back of the line. And he's so ready to put his shit up.
Yep,
and I'm
get it
like,
going.
man, he is so I'm like, shit. And she like, ooh, she hit me with that. And I'm like, damn, here we go. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, so what I decided to do, here I go. I decided to get my phone to start looking at it. She say, oh, so you're going to look at your phone, let this man just get in front of you? And I'm like, ma'am, you're older. I don't give a fuck. Like, I was like, baby, look. So she say, so if it was me, you would say something. I wouldn't say nothing to you either. Why am I in trouble? He's right there. You next. So what I decided to do, I assisted. I didn't pay for her. I assisted on her grocery as well. I paid for it. And that's only because she had like some soda, some chips, and some shit.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah, I wasn't going to pay. And she had 2 cars. I'm like, fuck you and your
way
grapes.
better than me. You way better than me, man.
Man, the
You
old
handled
man,
that the right way.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What do you do?
I wouldn't have done nothing to the old guy.
You would have told the old man to get
old
out
guy, bro.
Yes.
And did he have a lot of stuff?
I mean,
I would have been very
like,
respectful.
It's a 10 or less.
Okay, so he was in the express
I'd have been
aisle.
very
You'd have told
respectful.
the old man to get out of line.
I'd have been, pardon me, sir.
He ain't got no left. He don't have many,
Pardon me, sir.
Come
The
on.
line,
bro.
the line is over
But he's
here.
not used to the 6 foot rule. He's probably
He
got
don't have too
I'm
many
an
shopping
infringer
days
on
left.
6
Let
foot
him just
rule when
go
I
right
tell
in,
you
bro.
the rules right now.
Listen, hello. He don't have
You
many
gotta go
shopping
back.
days left with his popcorn and shit. So let's not just
Let
take
him
one
just
of
go
those
in,
days.
bro.
Yeah, just
Which
go
is
right with
why I know he knows what he was doing.
it. He see me. Maybe he got cataracts in his
I
right eye.
gives.
He was real smooth.
But
just
then
roll
his
right up in there.
understanding should be even over
Man,
standing to the point of
I
understanding.
think he get to the point where they ain't gonna say nothing.
I'm
to
not
me.
that chill.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
You really gonna tell the old man to get out of line?
Yeah. I hold elderly to the same.
What if he told
This-
you, go to hell?
I tell you, I ain't moving. I ain't moving. Like,
What do you do now?
Now
What do you do now?
Now you the dick.
Now
Actually-
you started the confrontation.
Now you
So
the
what?
ass.
so
You
what?
the
So
dick.
what?
He was like, I
Watch-
was gonna let you ride.
Watch this. Watch this.
Go
watch
to
this.
hell.
I can't. I'm saved.
No,
Think about that.
he don't give a fuck about that.
I'm gonna say
He
it
said
anyway.
that with so much aggression.
But he
to
can
you.
save your ass right behind me.
But I know he
You
ain't
say your
swinging.
whole
though.
ass behind me because I ain't
Don't
moving.
swing.
Kiss my ass.
Don't swing. Don't
Yeah,
swing.
now you got to kiss my
Don't
ass.
swing because I'm gonna kick that walker from on your hand, and you're gonna be really upset.
You going down? Going down on old
You
people
ain't
day.
gonna do a
No.
You
thing.
can do a goddamn thing. Move me, motherfucker.
Straight up. Straight up. I might just keep talking mess.
Fuck you.
Almost had me cursed.
Fuck you and your suggestions.
I know,
ain't
right?
no damn
Every
well.
last one of them does nothing for me.
He crying. Look, he crying.
I can see the whole situation.
Oh, shit
The old
going
man
down.
talking about
He like
go to-
Mr. Burns, dog.
Can't go.
You can't go nowhere.
Saved.
He's like, excuse me, sir.
Sanctified.
What if he naturally says? He's like, excuse me, sir.
Huh?
You gotta get him. He's like, kiss my ass. And turns around and just keep walking. What do you do?
Keeps going.
I'm gonna say, pardon me. If somebody needs to come and tell this person, do not go in front of me. I need you to service me, And then whoever else want to make a complaint, let them complain too.
Fuck you. What do you do? If
Y'all
it's
need
like,
to escort this man out the way.
Complaints. What's your name, Karen?
Hey man, if y'all can tackle somebody that put a pork chop in their drawers,
You know how many wars
you
I've been in?
could escort this gentleman.
I'm ready for one more.
Escort this gentleman to the.
I don't even like
to
life
the,
no
to the
more.
other room. The upper, not the upper room. You know what
Oh
I'm saying.
shit.
Y'all make me sick.
He finna have a foofless fight in the fucking Republic.
Yo, we have to take care of our kids and our elderly. But
Bro, the
I'm not
line is
giving you an
long now.
excuse.
But the
No.
line is long now. And it
And
got
I'm
longer.
complaining.
Now it's a whole
I
thing.
need you to know my Discord.
What if they feel some kind of
Discord.
way about how you're treating the old man and kick you out
Yeah.
the bunch of stuff?
Discord, because
What if somebody records
because
it on Facebook
You can't
Live and now
you can't
you're
object
viral?
to a respectful response though. I'm not gonna be like, man, get your. No, I'm not
No,
gonna go
like,
like that.
and then his only response
I'm not
is, he
doing
told me to kiss his ass. Like, that was
say
his
it.
whole thing.
We've got video. I didn't say it.
And the video only starts from after where he says,
Like, yeah,
And
kiss
then
his ass.
I'm a Jamie Foxx. This is your conscience.
Listen, no,
You
and then
thought you were saying the right
he
thing.
tussled it when people get
but
mad. The
now
old man just kind
you
of walked
realize-
by going to his car like he did shit.
It was wrong.
Oh man. Oh,
I'm just saying.
I meant to say this too. He's paying for his groceries, right? He has a mask on,
Yeah.
and he has the money. You know, old schoolers do this shit. So he has the money in his hand. So he's doing the thing. So he has to lick his finger. He has to lick his finger. He licks it with the mask on. He licks it with the mask on, and it fucked me up because he was so confused.
Everybody's like, don't
Listen,
Hold on.
listen. So now this moment,
Flag.
there's this whole moment of everybody watching him fiddle with his mask to lick his fingers, just to get them dollars, and everybody like, no, no, and the lady is sitting behind.
to the rich around.
Listen, the cash register like, don't do it. She look at him like, please don't do it, sir. He doing a handshake and shit. He trying to like get to it. Oh, this shit was so funny to me, man.
Terrible. No, man. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. People know what they doing. man.
God
So
damn.
it is
People
Older
know-
American Appreciation Day.
That was great.
People
man.
know what they doing.
See, now look,
hey,
if
hold
you
on.
would have
Watch
been there,
this.
you would have asked him to lead the
Dude.
line. Nobody would have been able to watch that.
Watch
Oh, my
how
God.
fitting this next one is, right?
Okay.
Spiritual Literacy Month.
God damn.
As well as Tourette Syndrome Awareness Month.
Oh shit.
I'm not making this up. Like, this is real. Oh, my God. Young Achievers and Leaders of Tomorrow Month as well. Holla.
Fuck, man.
If you hear me. Back to March 13th. It is March 13th, 2020. Children of Fallen Patriots Day. Salutes to...
It's May.
Salutes
May?
to the actual
It's May
family.
You mean May?
Right.
You said
What
March.
did I say? March?
Yeah.
Oh,
I recant. It was not March. It is May.
That's Kivia's birthday.
13th, 2020.
It threw me off because that's Kivia's birthday. I'm like, what?
You did not say that. You did not say that correct. Today is not that day.
I'm like, what? Wait,
Today's
wait.
my daughter's birthday.
Like, whoa.
Well, shout out to
Oh, y'all make me
good
cry.
old Kiwi.
yeah. It's not her birthday, but you said March 13th. And I'm
March
like,
13th
it's
is her
birthday.
birthday.
Yeah, so
Aha.
I was like, wait a minute.
It's not that day.
It's not that day.
I didn't buy her a new instrument
Wrong M.
or any books
Yeah, I
to
know, right?
college. All the other things. That are yet
Old
to
man
come.
licking his finger took me out.
Old man having an old elderly daughter. Hey, she's growing up. It's crazy. Still looks like a little child jumping rope down the lane. Never saw her jumping rope down a lane. Sorry, that was just fitting the voice. Back to where I was. March 13th,
As we go full circle.
May
There you go.
13th, 2020, Children of Fallen Patriots Day. Salutes to the family and those children, the wives, and all of the above. Mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, uncles, all that. Donate a day's wage to charity. Day.
Donate a day's way to charity.
Wage.
Donate. Wait. Donate a day's wage to charity.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
They want you to work for free today.
Yeah.
Today's the day, right?
You work for free.
Today's the day.
And give it to somebody else.
Okay,
Hey.
there it is.
Frog jumping day.
What?
Jump right past that one.
Did you get these on Wikipedia?
No,
what
this
they
is
do?
serious. This is serious.
I really feel like somebody
What's
serious.
next? Human breathing day?
Yo, what?
No, that's every day.
Exactly.
When
You can't
look,
quantify that. You
Oh,
can't put it
frog
in one.
jumping.
here's
Like
the
the
thing.
game.
There's a story behind it.
That's actually leapfrog. No,
So that's what I was saying. So they
No,
they're just
it has
people
a-
that just jump as a frog.
No, oh wait, well that's leapfrog. So wait,
No,
That's
no.
frog jumping day?
Leapfrog is a game.
well yeah, people jump over
This
each other.
What's
is
frog
not
jumping?
a game.
What is that from?
Hey, hey,
This is serious.
I'm
business.
no, I'm
you're,
trying to listen.
you're looking to understand, but until you squat down,
So you a human jumping as a frog, or is it literally frog jumping day?
dude, it's a human being frog.
A human jumping as a frog day. All right.
That's all I got for it.
Oh my god.
Frog jumping day. Unless you're jumping over frogs. And I don't think that that's an actual day type event. But you, being the frog, jumping,
I made
hey,
this.
that's a day.
I was about to make this game make sense.
I don't know how I would get my coffee. I don't know how I'd get my cigars.
Just jumping around like a frog.
My
all
tongue
day?
is not sticky.
What? What?
You know how frogs acquire things? Like, they don't just, like, grab it with their hands. They grab it with their tongue.
For real?
No, J-Rock.
For real? They grab with it.
Yes, bruh.
I'm literally just.
Come on, man.
I know that.
You already got to get it from, what's the movie? Oh, man. Meet the Robinsons, where they had the talking frogs that were just, like, they just, out of the blue, the
Nope.
fly you just see in the room.
Might have missed that one.
Boom, got it. Then what else?
You gotta,
Oh, have you seen Shrek the third Shrek?
yes.
When the dad was dying, the frog was dying. It was Fiona's dad. He was passing away, and they thought he was dead. And a fly just came in the room and he said,
Oh yeah.
He woke up, ate the fly, said, blew me away. That was sick. That was a real adult moment right there.
That would have sucked. The pinky didn't lift up high enough.
You can't fumble right
It'd
now.
have been a thing.
It would have been a funny thing though. As I lift up
It'd have been cut.
International Hummus Day.
Hummus.
Those are good.
Hummus.
Hummus are good.
Depends on who makes the hummus. Some hummus is not.
Do you saute hummus?
What's up?
Do you saute hummus with butter?
I've
Oil.
never done it. Never done it.
Hummus are good.
You sauteed it?
I know. I've had them at like restaurant appetizers, and they come out greasy.
Just put it. No,
Like-
it sits in oil. It's like
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's
Like
like,
the
whatever it is. It's like I think it's the beans or
like
whatnot.
peas, like
Beans or peas or
like
whatever,
peas.
whatever they are.
They're good,
And
man.
they actually have like its own
Yeah.
whatever as it sits and rests and then it separates.
Yeah,
It comes in there.
the oil comes in there.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Like I've seen it all over the place. Like every time I look in the fucking $5. Every time I look in a hummus package in the store, they always have that little
Wait,
oil.
you can't you can't cuss or
Correct.
Oh, that's a thing for you.
Right.
Oh, this is the wrong episode, man.
No, it's good for me.
It's
It's
the
great.
wrong episode.
It's great. Perfection.
All right.
National Apple Pie Day. I love apple pie. And no, I didn't bring any. I was thinking about it, but I didn't. National Bike to School Day. Never rode a bike to school. Always walked.
Back to school. I thought it was just me.
It is Tampa. It is
Yeah,
Tampa.
yeah.
It is
I'm
Tampa.
like, what?
No,
Bike
bike.
to school.
B-I-K-E. So how does a person from Tampa say bike to school?
Bike.
So you can bike.
I'm about to ride. I'm about to go bike to school. I'm about because you don't say
You gonna bike to school on a bike?
I'm gonna bike to school and bike because no one says bicycle.
Bike to school on a bike.
And look, we don't even say bicycle.
Bike. It's
We
the
say
same
bicycle.
Fucking
Bicycle.
$10. Oh man.
It's happening. It's the wrong episode to have you on. If this is the thing, take a year off.
I'm almost regretting bringing J. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's all my fault. I'm gonna skip past speaking in the Tamponian vernacular.
Okay.
That was terrible.
Let it
I'll
happen.
never say it on this show again.
Let it happen.
Woo.
Let it happen, my brother.
Can't bring that back. Gotta go to the next one. National Fruit Cocktail Day. Love fruit cocktail.
I can dig it.
National Night Shift Workers Day, a.k.a. Third Shift Workers Day, a.k.a. National Exotic Dancer Day. I put that last one in. I should be doing these. National Receptionist Day. Not all of them. National, or should I say World Cocktail Day, blah, blah, blah. National Orienteering Day.
What?
I don't know what orienteering
What is-
I didn't
Google
look
it.
that one up.
How you spell it?
O-R-I-E.
Like orientation?
Yep. But at the T, you go E-E-R-I-N-G.
Orienteering day?
Orienteering Day.
Orienteering day. Orienteering day? What is
All
that?
I can think of is that I'm orienting
Orienteering.
everything that you got done on.
A competitive sport in which participants find their way to various checkpoints across rough
never
country with
said
the aid
that.
of a map and compass.
So it's
One
like
of the lowest elapsed time.
So this is like the
Great American
cross-training-
Race.
Like that.
Cross-training meets
But all you
make
get is
Great
a map
American.
and a compass.
Oh, you're done. Not me, buddy. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm going to lose every time.
I didn't get that.
I think that would be fun, though.
I
Follow
think
the
I could do
Northern
it.
Light.
If you do, they give us a map too.
Just
Or-
a map and a compass. That's it.
That actually is
Oh, I
kind of
could
cool.
do it. I could do it because the compass is gonna tell you true north.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I need to know.
Follow the Northern Light.
The only thing would be the distance on the map.
How many people do you know cannot read a map,
Everyone.
but rely completely on navigation or
Everyone.
that go from this point to that point?
Oh, well, a lot because they don't really go off navigation. They go off the lady's voice.
Yep.
Ah,
I actually look at the
'cause
map.
you can hear it.
I follow the blue line.
That makes
He
it so
really.
easy.
You ever run a car with him when he does the worst experience ever?
No, never done it.
Because he likes to read the whole shit and then we leave. No, Blue, let's ride.
Trust the lady.
Let's ride. Yeah,
I
damn.
do
Trust
not.
the
satellite.
What is wrong with just being prepared?
Because it's
No.
not MapQuest.
No, yeah, because he don't hit the start and then like read it. He read to the shit like the initial line that goes, and then he be like, "Okay, let's expand it and go from here." No, what the hell? Just hit start. Let's go. I'm driving. No, I'm driving. This is the
I
thing.
save a lot of gas that way.
A lot of those times we went to whatever. A lot of times we went to St. Pete, to Arkansas and shit.
Oh Lord!
He want to hit the damn map and then read it.
No,
No, it's 75, bro. Let's go. 275. Let's hit
All
it.
the way across the bridge.
Let's just go.
all the way to make sure that
Wait
you
for
got
her to
like
say exit
traffic, all that. Right? No, man, forget y'all.
Got you.
Man, let's
Straight.
cue up a song, bro.
Throw some music on.
Cue up a song. Man. Oh my goodness, man!
All right, what we got?
I appreciate y'all nonetheless.
Good times.
Hey man, how about this? Disclosure featuring Mary J. Blige.
Disclosure got a
F
song with
for
Mary J.
you.
Blige?
F for you. No, I'm just teasing. It's a good song.
I like Disclosure. I haven't heard of them in a minute.
Yeah, man. Let's do something out of it. But we
That
just chilling.
sounds like a Disclosure
Hey.
song.
Just chillin'. Just
I've been
chillin'.
infected with restless whispers and cheats that manifested in words and the lies that you speak. I've been infected with restless whispers and cheats that manifested in words and the lies that you speak. I've been infected with restless whispers and cheats that manifested in words and the lies that you speak. I've been infected with restless whispers and cheats that manifested in words and the lies that you speak. Because I played the fool for you. 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 Because I I've been infected with restless whispers and cheats that manifested in words and the lies that you speak. speak. I've been infected with restless whispers and cheats that manifested in words and the lies that you speak. I've been infected with restless whispers and cheats that manifested in words and the lies that you speak. I've been infected with restless whispers and cheats that manifested in words and the lies that you speak. Because I played the fool for you. 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 Because I played the fool I've been infected with restless whispers and cheats that manifested in words and the lies that you speak. I've been infected with restless whispers and cheats that manifested in words and the lies that you speak. I've been infected that manifested. I've been infected that manifested.
Sandman wants to know what song that is.
That's my good sir. Hold on, let me bring it back. That's F for You. F is in Frank for You by Disclosure featuring Mary J. Blige.
Shout out DJ Sandman.
Shout out to DJ Sandman. Hey man, I got new music for you. Bruh, that's a moment right there.
Shout out to Sandman.
Shout out for real.
That's my man's in them.
That's a Tampa staple right there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what words to say. You just got to make the noise.
When someone says it is a staple, I think horses at a farm.
That's stable.
Fuck.
Yeah, staple would be more of a stationary type of imagery. You're securing something that's held together.
I.e. stapler.
Yeah.
Haha.
Exactly.
Stapler. I blow this place up. Set this place on fire.
That dude, hey man.
Like what?
I did not receive my
I just want
paycheck
this
this week.
stapler.
When I think stable, I think
That's
I think horses. Oh, that was bad.
It's okay.
And when I think staples, I think horses.
Bro, why do I
Squirrel.
Since I was eating these pretzels and peanut butter,
That
right?
exploded in your mouth.
Wait till the cake is.
I have this sudden urge for some milk. Like, now I understand how P. Diddy felt during the what was the days of the what was that TV show?
Oh,
Making the Band.
Yeah, Making the Band.
He just really wanted- I seen it.
I'd rather Dave Chappelle's version though.
Oh, everything Dave Chappelle is great.
Cambodian
breast milk.
He's a Cambodian.
It's good stuff, man.
Breast milk.
It's good stuff. It fortifies your bones so that you can go to war. I don't know if that actually is scientifically proven, but you know, hey, it sounds good. It sounds fantastic.
What if the dude would have hit him with a cane?
With
what if
Oh
he hit him
man,
with a cane?
yeah, like he wouldn't even said anything. Just turn
Right.
around and
Bow.
Go to hell! Like, what do you do? What do you do?
What if I caught it with my hat like a ninja?
No, fuck that. He hit you. Yeah. What if you?
But he hit you really hard in his.
Look at you like you've
No,
lost your
no.
mind. Have you lost everything
No,
that is
listen,
dear to you?
What if he swings, he catches it, and the old man falls?
And now it's like young man beats old man up with own cane.
And
How did I beat him up?
That's the thing. It starts from
That's
there.
all they're gonna see. They're gonna
I'll
see
be
you
like, look at the
standing
video.
above him menacingly with his own cane.
Like, with the stick in his eyes
Yo,
are big.
I would have the play-by-play of that video with me every
Would be
day.
hilarious.
What?
Yo,
Everybody's gonna be like, "Don't do it."
no, and
I
everybody
didn't do
behind him with the
anything. I
eyes-
didn't do.
Listen. Everybody behind him with the eyes big, like
Yeah,
what?
they're like, how did we get to this
They're
point?
looking like what? Because the old man hit you, but the visual of you holding the
Yep.
cane,
And the old man's at the bottom like,
I went with his mask on, dog. With his mask,
I went to World War II.
in Publix, dog. Oh my god.
What if he hit his elbow on the way down? His elbow's bloody. Like,
Oh, that's the whole thing, dog. Oh, you would be that guy.
taking
forever.
blood thinners.
For real.
No,
You beat the old man up. because he
taking
skipped the
blood
line
thinners. No.
forever.
Yeah, man. You gotta be careful. You gotta when you see old people actually hurt, you gotta ask them what medication they taking too. You need to know that. Okay, they say the full version. I don't know what that is. What does it do? If it's a blood thinner, make sure that blood is whatever it is. If they open wound, close it up. Now,
Just let him check out.
That's a lot.
serious,
Check out.
Like you did a good job, man.
serious.
You tap him on the ass. Like good job, man. See you later, man. You did
I'm
your
just
part.
saying, man. It's just important to be
All in
aware.
Publix.
It's important to be aware.
That's Walmart behavior.
Hey,
Oh shit! No,
Do me a favor.
that's dollar store behavior, man. Walmart at least say, get some help.
Walmart ain't nobody checking out because
No.
everybody's doing their own self checkout.
For real.
Said no cashiers there.
don't you touch my pork chops.
Oh man. Ah man. All right. Where we at now?
Yo, the footy is
I
all
can't get
get out.
past the old man.
No,
man.
it's okay. Because guess what we got to do? We got to set up the news.
Oh yeah, got that.
And you already know what season it is.
That's right.
So you know what follows. Oh, yeah. Just chillin'.
Coronavirus! Shit is real! Shit is getting real! Shit is real! Coronavirus!
go.
Shit is real! Shit is getting real! Shit is real! Coronavirus! Shit is real! Shit is getting real! Shit is real! Coronavirus! Shit is real! Shit is getting real! Shit is real! Coronavirus! Shit is real! Coronavirus! Shit is real! Coronavirus!
My bad. Hold on. I be flossing.
Yo, my kid hates when I try to whoa. Clearly, I do it wrong. She hates it. Oh, did it like?
Oh, man. Look at me flossing on the delay. Oh, that's so trill. That is so
I'm
trill.
gonna get that part and run it back. Get
That
that
is
as a
so
gift.
trill. All right. Fed up LA tenants try coronavirus rent strike and they protest. I was out in California. That was last week. And I did not follow that through. I don't know what happened after that.
Great to say.
But see, here's the thing. Like, I don't really think you'd go far with that at all. I think you may need to at least ask your landlord, hey, did you guys get your stimulus? Did you get your stimulus? If you got your stimulus as a business, you got to give me a break, bro. Give me a break.
But what if you didn't?
What if who didn't what?
What if they didn't get a stimulus? Are you still? Am I still? This is totally not our fault.
But I'm just saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly,
That's what I've been saying from
even
the
though there is a pandemic going on, I still am a believer in, like, you still got to pay for where you live.
If I'm not working,
But that's if you weren't working and there wasn't a pandemic, what would you have to do for rent?
That's a bad example because
That is the same example.
It's not.
Without a pandemic.
I'm not working. I know.
Because of the
I'm not
pandemic.
working because of the pandemic, and they're not getting unemployment.
Right.
I literally have no money.
Right. But
How am I at fault?
it's not to say that you're at fault, though. I'm not saying you're at fault.
We're talking about the rent, though.
We're not saying you're at fault. I didn't say it's your
I'm not
fault.
saying it's your fault.
I didn't say
still want
that.
my money.
I'm just saying that you still need to pay for where you live.
No, that
Yo,
isn't.
At
you
least,
have no
at
tenants,
least,
bro.
at least asking for like, can you look? Can we? Let's work it out. You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty
because
sure-
if that whoever landlord is about their business, they would be able to make sure that they have put in for the CARES Act that gives them money
All
to
that.
be able to supplement for the
We
money
can
that
agree.
would be your rent.
Listen, we can.
That is what I'm saying.
We can agree that if I'm striking, we've been there already.
Yeah, but then you have to go to court now.
Court for what?
Because if you don't pay your rent
No,
and on strike,
they extended it. Like they can't kick you out. They have a whole thing where they can't even like.
right, I understand that,
Yeah.
but it's still the money that they may continue to hold over your head that you
Well,
owe.
this is true. This is no one's gonna. There's two things happening here. No one's gonna be where. I'm gonna kick you out. Even though I've heard of scenarios where those people don't think they did their research, and you can't be mad and I'm gonna want my money later, right?
Okay, keep speaking.
That's it.
I can hear that.
That's it.
I can hear that.
So, if
because
I'm telling you
everybody
ain't-
else is looking for a handout to be able to say, excuse this money.
Well, listen, there have been cases where they're excusing money.
Because of the stimulus backing that the government gives them. No,
because they know it's a good thing to do. Like this is
business ain't doing that these days.
Hold on, that's not even true, bro. Because
What?
America's not doing that.
What?
America's
Yeah,
not
America's
doing
not doing that.
I've been banking every day. I'm listening to what the people are
that. In
saying.
America,
Yeah,
bro.
in Europe, they're letting all that
What do you
go.
mean? That everybody that is my patron is here in America. What are you talking
That's
about?
what I'm talking. What are you saying? Do you hear me now?
Are we what are we talking about then?
Thank you.
I digress.
Everybody you're dealing with is in America.
Right.
I know that.
Every country outside of America is like, don't worry
Don't
about
worry
paying the
about
rent.
it. That's
Don't
the
worry
whole.
about what?
Pay your rent.
Everything. It's been excused.
Because
Go
if you look at it,
backside.
all that money goes up to the banks anyway, and the banks are the ones
And they
tripping
got the bailout.
Yeah,
Okay, because their systems are a little more streamlined than ours.
yeah, a little bit.
But the people that are going to the banks to get loans, or not even loans, excused loans, or actual the money, the stimulus paychecks, they get bread, bro. I've seen it. I've seen the money they get.
What are we talking about, Red?
You're saying, okay, we were trying to see about the strikes that they were putting into place because they are not paying rent. They're saying they're not paying rent because we're not working because of coronavirus.
Right. Got that
So
part.
why are you asking me for rent? Just let me stay here and chill.
And you're saying
That you still should be, you're obligated for your rent.
got that part.
I said you're obligated for your
obligated, not as in I don't want to hear it, pay me now, but somewhere down the line you're still
rent.
obligated
Right.
for it.
Yeah.
That is
Okay.
what I'm saying.
That makes sense.
But there's also the second hand that I would say, as far as being the humanitarian,
Mm-hmm.
as in me being the tenant. I want to come to you, the landlord, and say, "Hey, have you gotten your stimulus or your backing from the actual CARES Act?"
Right.
Because I went and studied it,
Mm-hmm.
and I went and read it, and you have things that are there's provisions for you.
So
As in, my rent should be a little bit covered, a little bit. Can
a
I
little
get some
bit,
help?
a lot of it.
I'm
so
trying to be sound objective to kind of motivate that person and not think I'm trying to bust them over the
right.
head.
So if the landlord says yes, I got that money, that's a green light for me to say, oh, well, I should have to owe you this money for this month or two.
Exactly.
Right. So
Exactly.
we good.
We've, in a roundabout way, we have agreed. Yes.
Okay. All right.
That's all I'm saying. That's it.
Shout out to Europe
Shout out to the rest of the
and
world.
Canada.
For the rest of the world.
Like,
Shout out
serious.
to the rest
Shout
of
out to those
Serious. Free
unmoney hungry
education.
motherfuckers.
What is going on?
That's what I was saying, because I'm sitting here myself. I'm looking back at the whole situation. Like, why don't we just all say, let's not pay nothing?
Yeah.
Let's pay no rent. The money's just going to go up to the people that are loaning out everything, which is
Right.
the banks, and they've been
Right.
getting bailed out for decades. So
But then again,
it's not going to hurt them.
But then again, you got to look at another perspective of it. As in, if you look at the banking aspect, how long does it take for these banks to get those people that actual money? Because the actual IRS themselves, it's a bank account.
Yep.
Bank account giving money out to millions of people. Understand these actual payments need to go out one at a time.
Oh, I'm not arguing the fact at all right there.
Bogs the whole thing.
Yeah, the whole system is
slow.
screwed.
Right, I get it.
It's slow.
I got family members who still wait on that 1,200.
Boom.
They ain't gonna get that thing until July.
They're talking about sending out another 1,200.
Yeah, no, 2,000.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah, the whole 2,000.
That'd be nice.
That's all.
We'll see.
I don't
dig that.
I got faith in it, but man,
Still
oh
got
man.
mine.
Well, me being a conspiracy theorist that I am, I was like, they're gonna give us that money. They're gonna give us as much as they can.
You know
to
how
kill
I
that
look
dollar.
at it?
I still got mine.
You know how they gonna put it out there? This is just how I look at it, right? They're gonna
Yeah.
put it out there as far as the example of being an option of happening, right?
Yeah.
And then things gonna get back to normal. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Go find a job now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
all right, we're good.
Like for the last 6 months,
You've been waiting. Don't worry about it. It's not coming.
But see, here's the thing. The stimulus, the idea of the stimulus is to make sure that everybody, as in these big businesses, small businesses, all can stay afloat, to stick around, so that when everything goes back to normal, everybody can get back to normal business, everybody can move. That's the idea. But guess what? Guess who you've given these monies to? Oh yeah.
Already.
Oh yeah. Ratchet is real. I'm just saying.
It's amazing how they're all getting approved too.
And taking and cashing out.
There's two scenarios. There is someone who they did the whole car thing with a car company that we're not gonna say. They did the whole 90 days up to 6 months car payment free.
Yeah.
And all you had to do was show proof that you were being able to have a job in the future, and they'll let you get this car for those 90 days. And this individual didn't have a license.
Wow. Who didn't do that paperwork?
Yo, like it's talking about hook. I just want this loan, kid. Don't worry about it. We'll cross that path. Commission. You know what I'm saying? For real. That's all I care about.
Wow.
And then you got the thing where they give out the $1,200, and then immediately a store that we're not gonna say put out what is it, a 85-inch Samsung for $1,200. Like immediately. I was like, get out of here, man. Like immediately. Like some, I don't want to say 85, probably like a 7.
I mean,
it was a big TV. It was bigger than a 60. Yeah,
Brilliant.
for
You can't, 'cause they
$1,200.
know somebody's gonna be like, well, I got 1,200.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? All you gotta do is pay the taxes? This is free money. I want this big TV.
You go home and wife's like, where'd you get that?
Yeah, it's.
Oh, baby, don't worry about
Where
it.
you gonna put it at? I don't know. Put it next to the toilet. You know what I'm saying? Put it next to the toilet.
Huntington Beach protesters, they actually were assailing the beaches. Well, excuse me, the California. What did I just write?
There you go.
Huntington Beach protesters assailed California Governor Newsom's order. They basically said, forget it. 15.
15. Let's give it a 25 for the night.
We ain't even have
Newsom's order closing beaches. Governor Newsom says California is days, not weeks from changes to stay-at-home order. That was last week, so I got new news anyway. Joe, I don't read that. That's boo-boo. We're not gonna bring Joe Biden up.
I got a question.
What's up?
Did anybody see the protesters that are
Doing
push-ups?
Yeah, man.
Yo,
That was pretty awesome, though. I mean, it's a short protest, though.
I'm talking about 3 push-ups in the sun.
Hey,
On fire. It's 1 o'clock on a Sunday. Like, what is this all
Over.
about?
Did you
but you
realize
just
that your
proved
hands
to
were
the-
going to get dirty?
You're just like, hey, I don't need a gym to work out. I can work out right in front of the courthouse.
Literally, I don't.
Not going to say the courthouse is closed because of coronavirus, but go ahead.
Yeah,
right
no,
there.
I
That's a
don't-
great place.
I don't think I want to be a part of a gym during this time.
That's so funny.
I'm good.
It's a lot of sweat.
Too much. Hillsborough County Emergency Policy Group reminds residents COVID-19 testing is free. Florida Department of Health has opened a COVID-19 center. Call 866-779-6121. That's 866-779-6121. Agents will answer questions around the clock. You can also email at COVID-dash, that is, 19 at FLHEALTH.gov. That's FL for Florida Health.gov. Excuse me, not good dot, but .gov.
It's like a candy.
Responses will be sent during call center hours. So if you want some, information on it, blah, 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 go ahead and look it up. Now, I'm so serious about this. We've got more. So, I love that part. So with the new news, why is that always fun to say? A charity refuses Tekashi's donation.
I seen that.
Did you hear about that?
I seen that.
I thought that was interesting. Recently released rapper made $2 million in merchandise sales last week while promoting his new song Gooba.
Imagine that.
Gooba.
$2 million off of
Kids
merch.
love him, man.
Off a song called Gooba.
They love him, man.
And nonetheless, he tried to donate 10%, which was his $200,000, to No Kid Hungry, a nonprofit who's helping feed children who have lost access to school meals. They said it doesn't fit the narrative, if you will.
His initial charge was he was having, he was intimate with a chick who was underage. So you would see why they don't.
So it makes more
that.
sense.
They don't make that. They don't want that money.
Especially,
No kid left behind.
and because you were affiliated with,
you know what I'm saying.
and you snitched on, and then you went to, and then you came back out of.
See,
here you are.
Here you go. If this is how you look at it, right? This is one way to look at it. If you were selfishly trying to get a better name for yourself, you would put that under the name of someone else, or the label who actually signed you, or just someone named it, and then you would sleep better at night knowing you did something. But no,
he wanted press.
He wanted that press. You want to say that you're a good person.
Yeah.
So it needs to come up under my name, because as we all know, people who do stuff like this all the time, they don't want the publicity. They just want to do a good damn deed.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially, and I think it's interesting that he portrayed it real blatant like that, just like you just said. I didn't look at it that way before.
Straight up.
I just looked at it like I applaud them for their view. Just like Chick-fil-A, they're shut down on Sundays, buddy. You know what I mean? You're gonna want that chicken sandwich, but you're not gonna get it.
Hey, that
until
dude
Monday.
He got a lot going on.
He got a little too much, especially flaunting all that jewelry. I saw that. I was like, "What?"
That shark piece is hard though.
Yeah, listen. I'm gonna go.
I'm a fan of finding Nemo.
Right, but at the same time, it's Bruce. But man,
they've been. I mean, come on, Slick Rick did that in the '90s, man. People been doing that for years.
Oh yeah.
But here's the thing, though. You got a lot going on, but that song jamming. I see it.
Funny.
The song jamming, bro.
That's what's up.
I wouldn't support it. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't heard it.
Yeah. It sucks because you hit the link. Now you're supporting it. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You've
And I hated
listened.
that one time. Like,
You're a number.
I'm a
You
number.
are now
They
a
got
number.
me. But you know what I'm saying? But it's jamming.
That is hilarious. Well,
It won't be on my playlist, though.
music, it on goes. Khloe Kardashian faces backlash for TPing her sister Kourtney's house amid the coronavirus pandemic. They called her tone deaf. Why do you think that's paramount?
Okay.
Horrible timing.
I would be okay with this normally under normal circumstances.
Yeah.
However,
Especially if it's your sister.
I
You know
am
what mean?
sure her sister's house is a mansion,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it was probably like 200
That's a
something
lot of
rolls.
toilet paper.
I dropped 100 something rolls on a house before.
Yo, that was
Shout out to
so-
Elliot. It rained 4 hours later. Oh, didn't even know it was gonna
He
rain.
hated you.
No, she hated me.
Oh.
The next day, I got like, I hope you die. You know how they send letters back and forth in school back in the
Yeah,
day, folded
yeah.
up all nice.
Oh,
Nah,
that's
she didn't
so
fold it
bad.
up nice.
No,
She taped it to my
crumpled
locker.
Oh,
Nice and neat. So
Shout out to
everybody
Jenny.
She hated you.
Yeah, I was like, I swear, I didn't know it was gonna rain.
That's your.
It was 1 o'clock in the morning when we went out there.
in Florida.
No, this was Ohio.
Oh,
Look
okay.
at that. Look at that. Venues.
Can I ask a question? Have you ever TP'd a house?
Negative.
Never?
No.
How about you, Rock?
I beg. Definitely.
Can't do it.
These people deserve it, though.
Yeah.
Ooh, they deserve it.
Y'all don't understand.
Summertime, too.
My father's voice in the back of my head is very intimidating.
Oh, so you're like, no, I'm not gonna do it.
Bruh, like I was petrified for the majority of my young life. I was petrified of my father. I was like, I can't do it. Like, I would do slick shit. Like, I would steal, like, from the store. You know what I'm saying? Like, blacks, and I used to sell them in the school and make little dollars here and there. But I learned that later on when I was, like, sick and tired of people not wanting to be my friend. So I just said, well, then forget you. Let me make this money off of you. And then boom. I found my niche. But next thing you know, I was like, this is bad. This is horrible. Like, look at me. I'm just stealing everything. People. That's when I started my my CD collection. Oh yeah, I was collecting all the books, everything. The only thing I bought was the CD case, the big book.
Yeah, with all the plastic sleeves.
But you know what happens when you buy a big book of CDs?
You lose it real quick.
No, somebody takes it.
Oh,
you don't lose big books of CDs.
That's
bro.
true.
They take a CD at a time?
No, they take the whole book.
The whole book. All of them gone.
My name is just Henry, man. Life happens to me specifically.
Well, this is what we're going to do. Since you ain't never toilet papered the house before, we're going to find out where that old guy lives that told you to kiss his ass.
You're back there? You're back there?
We're going to toilet paper his house.
You're back there? And then someone catches him on video doing it, and now he has a picture of him holding a cane.
No.
And
With the toilet paper in
his house.
Then you gonna have me shot next to Aubrey. What's his name?
Oh,
man, we're gonna talk about it in a little bit.
I had to.
Nah, man, I'm trying to stay alive, brother. Venues at Universal City Walk in Orlando is reopening.
What?
They are reopening this week. Shopping will reopen from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. daily starting Thursday. Guests will be able to park for free.
What?
Guests are expected to adhere to guidelines from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC. Face masks will be required and temperature checks at gates. Only able to remove your mask from eating. All nightclubs and Universal Cinemark will remain closed.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm cool with things opening at a 25% ratio.
Yeah.
I prefer
Percentage.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
I prefer it.
I shout out to Tom. Tom posted something the other day, and he said the new normal.
The new norm?
The new norm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm very curious of how they play this out when it comes like to performance venues.
Oh, yeah.
As far as
It's
how
gotta
many people
be.
can come in and all these old things like that.
I think that those are they're waiting for those because of the sheer fact that it's going to be
a thing
next to impossible.
Yeah.
To completely police.
Yeah.
Because they know how
That's
hard it is to
definitely
police those crowds already.
Yeah, that's definitely the last stage. You know what I'm saying? What they say, first to
Right.
close, last to open.
Those phases, right.
You know what I'm saying? That's definitely last phase because that's the phase. That's the celebration phase.
That's when
the
everybody
phase.
can club out.
Everybody's winning.
Yep.
Listen, do you understand the magnitude of how it's going to be when this goes away?
Yeah.
Right? To a comfortable percentage, right?
Yes.
Hopefully before the winter time, because the winter time is gonna spark back up because it's
Yeah.
hot now, so it's like it burns off. Unfortunately,
So they
right?
say, yeah.
So they say. There you go. So if we get an August birthday month, if we get an August party time thing, do you understand? It's gonna be like
everything's
New
gonna be-
Year's, dog.
Yeah.
Like that week. The next 2 weeks, it's gonna be like,
If they don't
Oh
have
my
the shipments
God.
of alcohol stocked up,
man, what?
they're gonna run out.
It's gonna be crazy. It's
It's
gonna be
gonna be
like
nuts.
it's gonna be like mayhem, like toilet paper and chicken wings, right? It's gonna be the same vibe, like you know what I'm saying. Half the
It's not
Tito's on
enough
Jack.
alcohol.
It's not enough Tito's.
It's gonna be crazy when they open up.
Moscato, bro.
When they open up and it's at 25 to 50% capacity, you're gonna have the streets filled with people because nobody can get in anywhere. 'cause
And
of
then it's gonna be,
But they're actually implementing that as well. They actually let businesses, let
their
the
street.
police and the actual authorities shut off the street and let you have people sit out in the street and on the parking lot.
But
and
check
things
it,
like
though.
that. They're
So
doing
check
that
it.
in St. Petersburg as well.
Well, check it though, right? How do you tell people in Ybor City or Central Avenue that you can't come down here anymore unless it's already gated off? Like, how do you turn people
Yeah.
away, right?
because you have to take away
Unless they
the
shut the whole
lure.
thing down.
You have to take exactly. You have to take away the lure, and that is actually exactly why all of those locations can't operate.
This is gonna be like someone's in the office right now stressing about this,
Yeah, man.
and they were stressing about this before they did the green light to shut everything down.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be harder to get this shit up and running again.
Well, I think it's more. Yes, it's going to be very difficult, but I think the whole thing is going to be a economical power play as well in the midst of it, because of the sheer fact that people are now already trying to like establish their dominance and like in position to be able to make that play.
I said
because
this,
it's a lot's happening.
I
there.
said this last year. I said not last year. I said this when this shit really started to like become a thing. I said, bruh, you got the summertime where they really ain't gonna let you out the door.
Right.
They ain't gonna let you out the door.
I hear you.
And don't think for and with the whole new cool down effect, it's gonna get cold again. People gonna get sick, the flu, all of those shit. No one's gonna be able to come out for Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. I said this, knock on wood. I don't want to be true. I don't want to be right. I said, motherfuckers ain't be able to come out the door till next March, April. You know what I'm saying?
But the realness, though. But see, you got to remember that people are supremely stubborn here in the United States.
Oh yeah.
We the most spiteful and aggressive people. Like when it comes to being just belligerent. Like, you know what? Forget the law. Even though we rely on the law when it's in our favor, but otherwise we're like, you know what?
They should do the same thing they do in the Middle
I want to be
Eastern,
free.
Middle Eastern countries. Where they hit you with the bamboo stick. I bet you won't come out there. 6 lashes!
Getting flogged out here.
Yo, I seen those videos.
Like a public flogging.
Flogging! That's the best one ever.
I seen the video and they be out there hanging out. The motherfucker come in there with them sticks. What?
The thing is, they put them in
Bro.
the what they gulags or whatever.
No.
So you gotta sit there like,
No, bro.
No.
I'm talking about you riding your bike.
oh wait, and they chase you down.
That shit. And you like, fuck. This is such a bad idea. This that you try to like hit him with the. Oh, I'm gonna do the accent.
I'm sorry.
Accent. No, I didn't want to do it. I stopped myself.
Almost. How controversial
I'm
are you?
sorry. I do not want to
sorry.
be here now. And they still hit you with the. No, I'm gonna do another accent. Shut up. Take the. See, it's not even funny because I can't do my accent. It's not.
You gotta do it right.
I want to do it so bad. I'm good. I'm good.
That's
There you
hilarious.
go.
I
I saw that video though.
That's funny. There is a COVID-19 rebellion brewing in Pennsylvania, where counties led by Republicans and some businesses have said they'll defy Democratic Governor Tom Wolf's restrictive orders. Wolf says he'll withhold stimulus funding from those counties. He's taking a tiered strategy to reopening the state and moved scores of counties to a new, more open yellow phase, some still in red. President Trump cheered on the counties on Twitter on Monday and accused Democrats of trying to slow walk the opening to hurt him in November.
Such a thing.
The president tweeted, "The great people of Pennsylvania want their freedom now. And they are fully aware of what that entails."
Wait a minute. I have a.
I was gonna say we're gonna unpack that. We're gonna unpack this whole thing.
Yeah, let's stop right there.
Go ahead.
Listen, all right, so do y'all remember when Trump? I put my glasses on. Do y'all remember when Trump did the old speech about when he initially said the phases,
Yeah.
and he said, "I'm gonna leave it up to the mayors and the governors of those states and counties and all
Which
that."
was complete baboogie.
Considering that statement, how much are you leaving it up to them when you were mad?
Bro,
You're mad at the fact he said, "No, we ain't opening. It's up to me." And now you're
No.
saying,
Like, no.
"I applaud those who are mad with him. They trying to
Yep.
hold me up." Wait a minute.
it's like Mean Girls, and it's terrible, politically speaking.
As much as I
No,
no, I'm with you. As much as I do not agree with 90.9.8% of what this guy says.
That's a lot.
Right? Because no one's perfect.
It's a lot,
right?
sir.
So there might be something in there.
That you don't agree with, yeah?
Ain't too bad, but 98.
The economics of it all, yeah.
Right? When Trump got, I think that 1% or 2% is the comical side of it, right? Like, I fuck with that, right?
Yeah.
Right? Because it's so funny.
I like it.
Listen,
like, he's a troll, bro. He like knowing what he's doing.
On that video, I posted, and the lady asked him, right? Don't cut me off, I know you know. The lady says, she says,
oh,
hey, yeah, she says, that's how he said it, dog. What he say? She's like, why is there such a competition with you when it comes down to numbers and things when people are out here dying?
God, here it comes.
And one boy said, you know what?
Why don't you ask China?
Hey, how about she was like, what?
China.
She took her mask off.
She was like,
what? Why would you say that to me? Like, she came out of character right there. She came completely out of character.
China. No, that shit was so fun, bro.
Yo.
Crying when
All you can see are eyes. And these are
shit.
Asian eyes. And you say it directly to her face as China.
Because you're the plug.
And you over enunciate.
Aren't you the plug to China?
I'm surprised he didn't give her the perfection sign. I thought that it was his gang sign.
I posted that
So
shit.
it's ready.
I posted that shit saying he's losing it. Like, it's happening in real time.
Bro.
He is so tired of these people, man.
I was like, this is amazing.
Oh, that shit was
So,
so funny to me, bro.
back to his tweet. I'll start again. The great people of Pennsylvania want their freedom now, and they are fully aware of what that entails. Entails means you know the risks. But do they know the risks? No. Nonetheless, the Democrats are moving slowly all over the USA for political purposes. They would wait until November 3rd if it were up to them. Don't play politics. Be safe. Move quickly. Wolf later tweeted, the politicians who are encouraging us to quit the fight are acting in a most cowardly way. I like that one. Because you're indirectly kind of like using somebody else to fight to be able to present your argument without you actually presenting your argument yourself. And because you pretty much your argument has no backing. It's the worst. It's one of the I'm so glad that he makes the debates a spectacle, because if he didn't and actually tried to stick to recalling the facts and actually being able to express verbally that I know how to not only get the information from you, what you want to be done with this country, I can put it into implementation. I can put it into action. If they can hear that and see that out of you, Trump would soar to new heights.
Yeah.
But guess what? You cannot get that out of this man. This man does not stick to the prompter. The teleprompter. You get what I'm saying?
I do. I don't have much at this point to say about him. I just like, but it's all about him. I know. I just like, me personally, I just like to talk about the dumb shit that he does, because now it's just funny at this point. Because it's like beating a dead horse when you talk about all the things he's not doing correctly in general.
Well, here's the thing. Here's how I take it, right? Trump is the perfect president for the day and age that we're in, because it is so.
He's a social media guy.
Real quick. It's because it's so magnified the way we can see everything, right? It's perfect for the day and age that we're in, because Trump is ridiculous. Plus, he's the type of person to make apparent the faults in the chain. Each chain link that's supposed to hold this presidential office in place, right? He has either found a fault that has come out in controversy, or he has fired what he considers a fault. And for him as a leader, I believe that you as a leader should take away anything that is not supporting you and your vision. You are correct in that. Even if the vision is wrong. I believe in your office and I believe in your status that you have that ability to do so. You see it, act on it, and I can respect that. I may not agree with it, but I can respect it.
I got you.
So
I got you.
I think that is exactly what his purpose is, and I think we need to kind of like grasp onto the fact that he is the neon light to kind of show off how crazy and how messed up our society really is at its core.
I know people who just can't wait.
I love it, but it's not organized correctly.
Man,
it's opportunistically
this
organized.
shit gives me a headache, bro. Like,
well, let's keep going so I can get through it.
No, not.
Oh, okay.
No, not you.
I was like,
Not you.
I got more. Believe
no,
me.
not you. Just.
Well, yeah,
just
man.
the energy of it at this point, right?
Yeah.
Because first it was a shock and awe that he actually won. Well, he didn't really win, but you know, they forced him in,
Yeah.
and the fact that all this it brought out, yeah, boy, we out here now, boy. Fuck them all. Woo!
A whole lifestyle change.
I'm talking about,
Really?
man.
It set it back like 20 years, man.
Bro, you had one extreme with the black president, and they threw everybody off. They were like, okay, let's hit him with this.
But they weren't about,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go
That's crazy.
180.
Yeah.
180. Way on the other side.
Complete.
You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy, right?
It's almost like let's give them their chance now. You know what I'm saying?
So what if we were like this? Would you like it like this, guys? No, not really. Disagreement everywhere. States are debating and splitting between counties and towns about when and how to open back up. Some businesses that can open are not. Other businesses that have opened are closing back down. Many that cannot open are wondering how long they'll survive. Bristol, a town literally split. This actually borders Virginia and Tennessee down the middle of State Street. Split in two due to Tennessee's Republican governor who has lifted many restrictions, and Virginia's Democratic governor that has not. California's governor, Gavin Newsom, announced Monday that the 5 states in the Western Pact, California, Colorado, Nevada, Oregon, and Washington, are asking the federal government for $1 trillion in aid to prevent drastic budget cuts.
That's them by themselves?
Just for budget cuts. So that they can
Someone's lying.
So
Fuck
these 5
everybody else?
states can operate continuously without a flaw, without a governmental shutdown.
Oh,
Should I say
5
state?
states?
Yes.
Oh,
there's
okay.
5.
Okay. I was like, okay.
Just $1 trillion for 5 states, but that's still
a lot.
$1 trillion.
$250 billion per state.
Right, you know.
200.
Florida Republican Governor Ron DeSantis, gotta get it right, has made a big deal about opening his state, and the low numbers there are encouraging even when they are scrutinized. Florida does not include likely coronavirus cases in its death toll as many other states do. It's just a weird state because we got a lot of people are dying for different reasons, and I don't think that they're trying to formulate like the northern states are that actually put everybody in the coronavirus.
You know,
state.
it's funny that happened because you don't really hear about the amount of people who are affected and dying in Florida. When I know
I have
all these old people here, man, I know it has to be alarming. That's why they don't want to put it out, maybe.
Bruh.
Probably.
How about as of the 5th of May, Brandon, Florida had 1,300 confirmed cases. 195 in 7 days, 29 reported deaths, 6 in 7 days. Brandon,
That's
Florida.
Bro,
Brandon?
that's right there. And you know it got to be more in hills, bro.
You
Yeah,
already
absolutely.
know.
Got to be more
Because
in
everybody's
hills,
intermingling in the hills, bro. You already know.
Jeez,
You
man.
already know. You already know.
They don't
I
have
wonder what
Hillsboro's
they gonna
numbers?
do. Listen, I wonder what they gonna do for this unemployment, right? Listen, check it. So
Keep
you
going.
got people who get unemployment and they good to next year, but that don't solidify the money. It don't add up, right? You know what I'm saying? So you're good till next year, but there's a pocket of money that you can get during that time.
Right.
When that money runs out, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
What if it still happens? Do they extend it? Like, what happens at that point?
See that they have no plan for that yet, because that's why there's even another article that I read that they were saying that the stimulus packages that they're coming up with is setting us to a detriment, because you can't. It's mainly I think it's a more conservative approach, like Republicans. So it's more like they're real grab your boots, grab your britches, and let's do it yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You can make it instead of being given provisions.
The reality of things.
Which is kind of like teach a man to fish.
I get it.
You
But
know?
what if there's no poles? Jump in there with your hands
But
in
see,
the water.
this is the time now while the stimulus is here. This is when people should actually take advantage.
The stimulus is the
instead
pole. The
of-
stimulus is the pole. But when that pole ran out, I got to jump in there with my hands in the water.
But you should be practicing
Bro,
how to fish
everybody's
now.
not a bear. Everybody's not a bear.
But that's why I'm saying the pole should be acquired while you have this stimulus money. This stimulus money is not only to sustain yourself, but also to help you propel and prepare for the future.
Okay, the pole basically is in two ways, right? The pole is in one way the stimulus, right?
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, it's also the assistance to show you how to use this pole so
Okay.
you can be able to fish, right? When this pole runs out,
Okay.
I'm about to dive in here, but you saying, okay, but this pole is here to show you the way,
Right.
Right?
Well, it's
Everybody don't know how to fish,
right.
right? So when you take my pole away, what am I going to do now?
So you're saying that with the stimulus should come an economics class.
I need something. And they're gonna. Everybody's not gonna be ready to rock and roll when this money runs out. I.e., go back out there. That's why they're doing the 25%. So you saying when the stimulus runs out, we should be at 100%? Reality.
Who we should be as far as back to society?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, because when this money runs out,
no,
that's
it's not. It's not going to happen.
that's what I'm saying. So
the
when
stimulus can't. It's not going to be able to. The government can't just keep
Stimulus-
putting money into the like
They-
the.
they actually
the federal.
could. They could if they
can
wanted to.
if they want to, but
But
then you
is it-
minimize.
listen, don't teach us no fucking lesson. It's not our fault.
But you just asked for an economics class.
No. You have the stimulus. This fishing pole is stimulus, and it's also unemployment.
Right.
All together, right?
Okay.
All right. So when this runs out, and I'm still hungry out here,
Yeah.
and this is all not my fault. You telling me fuck it, and we're still not 100%. What am I going to do now?
Blame it on those that did not abide and perpetuated the problem, because the government can't
China.
without
China.
without actually implementing martial law and actually telling and making everyone stay home, which is going against your constitutional rights.
Right.
Without doing that, without going to that level, the only way they can do is scare you into staying home,
Clearly,
and therefore, it's not working.
definitely not working. When you hit
Then
numbers
guess
like-
what? After we already know that it's not working, what do people do? I need freedom. I don't care. I don't want to stay home anymore. Thus, why President Trump's statement is, you know what this entails. You know what the risks are going back out in the public. You know. So therefore, when you die or you bring this disease home to your family and somebody home dies, just to be real, knock on wood, God forbid. But when something like that happens, guess who has an excuse? The government has an excuse for now something that is tormenting you and your family now.
Check it.
Because of something that you could have taken care of a while back by staying home.
No,
Being
no,
careful.
you can't. No. Stop.
Keep going.
You looking at it as of like, and we're talking about just the aspect of what you said. You wrong as fuck. Because if you're telling me the government's going to say, i.e. Trump was going to say, hey, you knew better. You should have stayed your ass home. This is the same person who said, y'all, it's okay to go out. I'm giving the green light.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't blame me and tell me I'm doing something wrong when you told me I can go out there and I'm following all the rules. I'm clean. Got my gloves on. I'm staying clean. I got my mask on, and I still fucking catch it because these things can happen. It's not a shield. It's only a little bit.
I'm gonna give you an example.
Not an example. You got to make sure it makes sense. Now
I'm gonna give you an example.
All right.
So, say you find a deal on Instagram where it's $4.95.
I already don't like this example.
$4.95 for you get this watch.
Right.
Right? You get the watch. But after 2 weeks, you get this $150 charge on your account. If you didn't read the terms and conditions, you wouldn't understand that the people that sold you this watch got you from the beginning. If you didn't respond within a certain time to actually follow those rules. Now, here's the thing. During that time frame, you've had a provision been made for you. 14 days. You can just enjoy this watch. And without you either returning the watch or calling us and telling us, you know what I'm saying, that we need to cancel this, if you haven't done so or followed that rule that I have placed in this terms and conditions, guess who owes me money still?
We're not talking about the same thing.
I'm saying that because they have set the precedent, because they have said, guess what? We have made these provisions for this amount of time for everyone to follow these type of things that are set up by not only the CDC, but also the World Health Organization and everybody else. We need to be able to get rid of this disease rather than it become the norm in our walking society.
We are not talking about the same thing. Your initial statement was, or not statement, what the... To sum it up, your example was, we're talking about those who are out there now, and you're saying the government is saying because the CDC and the health organization don't agree with Trump. You do know that, right? That what's the doctor's name?
Fauci or something.
Okay. So you have these. Hey, you guys can go out. It's up to the mayor of the land and all that old good stuff, right? But I'm giving you the green light for them to be able to do that part, right? And I followed all the rules. I stayed in my house this entire time.
But that's an unreasonable expectation of your government.
This is the fishing pole that I'm talking about. This is the fishing pole I'm talking about.
That is so far down the road, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like right now, your 2, 3, 4 months is like, yo, we got you. Like, let's do this now. Because you need to plan, because guess what? After everybody stays home and we get rid of this disease, everything's gonna hit the fan and we're gonna get back to the ball rolling.
You know,
and you need to be able to either have your resume ready and go get you a new job, or you need to be able to have yourself something self-sufficient going on.
Listen, man. Here's another, because that last statement is another 2 hours, right? One element of this whole thing that we're not factoring in, okay, is the fact that they're saying 25% at a restaurant, right? Okay. Let's just go with that.
Okay.
Y'all can go out. These are for the people who are losing their fucking mind and they just got to be outside.
Okay.
Right? Stage 1, we're going to allow y'all to go out there and just feel better about yourself.
Okay.
Okay? As long as you do certain things, 6 feet, gloves on, boom, 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 boom. You also have doctors who clearly know in order to adapt to a new disease, somebody got to be out there to be immune to it.
That's so self-sacrificial.
That's what's happening. That's
so
the part they're not talking about. There is no one in the government going to admit to that, but we know it's true.
Then what are you saying? You saying that the government should tell us to stay home?
That's clearly the idea.
That's what I'm...
No. We're on the same page. That's clearly the idea. This whole conversation came...
I got another story ready for that.
That's
right
fine.
there.
We have this whole conversation came because when the money runs out,
right?
And our ass been staying home this entire time, and this shit is still out here. Then what? Then
guess what? By that point, we got to have these testings done, and guess what? It's gonna be the norm, just like in any movie that we see, sci-fi movie, where you got to walk into a building to get tested and all that to get in. It's gonna happen.
The testing is happening now.
I'm saying the mandated, like, to get into a building, to get on the bus, get, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna swipe.
So that's the new. That should be stage 2.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, this is what we don't want to get to, though. Right?
But it's gonna happen. In order for any, like,
you're in the hypotheticals with it.
You just gave me the hypothetical,
bro. But that's what I'm saying. But before that, I was trying to base ourselves in the present and what actually is being implemented now, so that our near future is not messed up by what is now a guess for what's going to happen after that.
So you're
we
saying
have to be able to focus on the now. Right
so
now.
The now is y'all go out there stage 1, and if you get screwed, it's your fault. When y'all get me the green light to go out, even if I follow all the rules.
I don't agree with it. I don't agree with reopening.
Right. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I don't agree with it.
Well, we know that. We know that. This whole conversation is about the money not being available for people who did everything right when the money runs out.
Yes, but that's the thing. Like, I understand that it is a messed up situation that was not caused by you. And therefore, you have to be able to, like, now I have to figure out what's the next move, right? So therefore, hold on, let me finish. So me as a person like not in the mindset of I'm sitting on what I'm getting right now. No, I'm not going to sit on my loins. I'm going to be able to go ahead and say, you know what? All right. Thank you for making provisions for me to eat. Thank you for making provisions so I can pay my rent. Thank you for the lights. Thank you for so on and so forth. Especially during this time when I can go to each of these businesses and get help with holding back these monies so that I can make room right now. So now I've made room and I can go ahead and say, you know what? Everybody at home is taken care of. I made a little bit of extra cash to set to the side so that I can be able to say, you know what? Am I going back in the workforce? Am I going to the corporate world? Am I going to be a truck driver? Am I going to be working in sanitation? What am I going to do? Or am I going to get myself into the point of being an entrepreneur or a self-sufficient person?
Oh my God, stop.
What do you mean? Why is that not a certain thing to do right now, though?
Stop. You're talking about a certain percentage. What about the other people?
Then those people...
They fucked?
I'm not saying... I'm not trying to say you're messed.
You might as well say it. That's exactly what you get to in your example.
Yes.
No, and that's not right.
How is it not right? Because you have an opportunity just like everybody else.
No, everybody's not on the same platform when it comes to...
That's still unfair then. That is unfair.
This is what I'm talking about.
So then how
you're not being a realist. You keep giving the money until the shit is down.
That is ridiculous.
What are we gonna do? Do you
get back to work?
Do you hear yourself?
No,
you're saying this is exactly what you're saying. No,
first off, we're
not talking about that. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. You're jumping subjects again.
No, it has to be about the disease.
Listen. The disease is there the whole time. We're not. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
You have a whole bunch of people sitting at home doing everything the correct way, right?
Right.
You have everybody who's not on the same. Listen, because you're trying to. All right. Who are not on the same education. Who are not on the same trade as far as being able to do trades. It's not so many shits, right? It's true. Everybody's not King Zamunda like Henry. What the fuck you talking about, dog? Everybody, some people are not on a certain. That's why they have multiple jobs. What about those jobs that all those places that are not opening? The odds are not in their favor. So you got all these people who can get their shit together, be able to do entrepreneurships, do all these things that you're saying they're gonna do. Right? And you see what I'm getting at. Have all those things in place to be able to go back out into the working world. Right? And those jobs going to run out fast as fuck.
Okay.
So the rest of the people are fucked? Because they're not on the same wavelength, and these people who out there who can get this shit together, that's the 1%ers, bro. That's not right. And it's not our fault.
Then what would you
You keep this shit going until
where's the money?
Bro, there's money out there, bro. When it come down to it, the strategies of this thing is to keep. Oh my God,
you remember I'm not the government's money is the money that we pay them in taxes. Right?
Listen, I totally understand. So bro, we've been in so much debt for so long.
Yeah.
Listen,
we're trying not to make it worse.
No, but listen though. If this is not our fault, you can't punish me for this. Especially if it's not time to go out, but we need certain individuals to go out there and test the water, and then the numbers are going up. It's in real time. You just gave me numbers. So now I gotta go out there and say, hey, okay, well here, I'm gonna do this trade, I'm gonna do these things. I don't know how to do these things, so somebody gonna get them. So now I'm fucked with no other opportunities when I'm still trying to get on my feet and it's not 100% yet. That's not fair.
It's not fair either way, though.
You can't say you can't be fuck it is what it is.
Catch-22 then.
And I'll go with that.
It's gotta be a catch-22.
I'll go with that
because I don't.
Sucks. There is no golden pot at the end of the road.
Here's what I'm gonna say. My parents, I hate saying stuff like that sometimes, right?
It's all good.
But my parents came to the United States with not a nothing except an education. Even though both of them had college degrees, guess what they had to do? My dad worked at Pizza Hut, and he worked at some other menial place.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't get no other gigs.
Mm-hmm.
Mother was not in a regular elementary school. She had to be a daycare worker, daycare teacher, whatnot. And then she worked for QVC, call center. The issue is, why wasn't, even though they had aptitude to be able to do more, why wasn't the opportunity available to them then? to be able to say, you know what, we can set ourselves apart even more and provide even more for whatever it is. Even if we didn't want children, we could just go travel the world and do whatever we want with this money. Because the disparity between everything is equal. But the thing is that if it's an equal disparity, people can't look at somebody else's horrible life and be like, that's worse than mine or that's better than mine. No, it's all something bad that's happening to you.
Listen, Henry.
Therefore, we still all have an opportunity to either take it as in, you know what, I'm gonna sit here and take it,
this
and
how
I'm
we
gonna do nothing for it, or I'm gonna take opportunity and be like, you know what, I'm gonna buckle down.
Listen.
Because there's a lot of people that have taken opportunity right now and are still hustling at the house.
Great 1%.
That's not 1%.
Let me break this down. Let me break this down to you. Let me break it down to you. You have a great fucking point. Listen. The reason why I'm saying 1%, I'm not 1%ers. I'm not talking about the 1%ers. We're talking about, let's use fucking 10%. It's great. The 10% of people who bust their ass, worked 9 jobs, came over here and did. Listen, let me 10%. Finish, dog. You have all these people who did all this hustling to be able to do all these great things, right? Mm-hmm. And then you have this astronomical amount of people who lost their job at the same fucking time, right? And those jobs are now taken up by all those hustlers who did all these things, who are able to get out there quicker than the next man. These people are fucked. Witness is not our fault. That's all I'm talking about. All these other things, I agree with you 100%.
So you're saying that those businesses that put those people on furlough, quote unquote, should be able to give those people the first dibs back to their jobs?
Bruh, I'm simply saying when those scenarios come up, when people are starting to get those jobs back, right? Okay. Slowly but surely, the pizza man, like all those, what's the word they use now?
Pizza working right now.
It's the essential.
Pizza's working right now, bro.
I'm just saying, like, okay, because this further proves my point. Those places that are open now. Right. And then those places are going to start to open slowly but surely, right? Outside of the essentials, right? For those people who can't get a job, because 40 million people, probably more than that if we really, really think about it, all lost their job at the same damn time. We're screwed. That's the catch-22. So what you said?
But you said you're screwed next year.
It can happen. It literally can happen. Do you understand? It. Listen, bro. Let me tell you something. If it's 10 people in this room and the light bulb blow out, right? And it's only a few individuals who know how to get out of here, and this bitch catch on fire, somebody fucked, right? This is the same scenario. All these people lost their job at the same time. They trying to get out that door to live a better life.
So 2 of them know.
Yeah, this is where we at now. How am I? What about me? What about me? These other people. That bigger percentage of individual. If it happens so fast, you can expect for so fast that bitch to do that again. It's gonna take time. If anybody in their right mind thinks that in 3 months we gonna go back to normal, hell no. This shit happened overnight. It takes time, bro. It's like the plug being pulled out the motherfucking tub, all the water go down. It's gonna take a minute to fill that tub back up. And you can't say that's gonna happen in 3 to 6 months. You think that bitch gonna be, all right, I'm out of here, y'all. Coronavirus gone. Hell no. I can't be wrong in this statement. You trying to find it right?
No, there's a lot of that you saying is wrong. But I'm not gonna argue.
How is that wrong? Sarge, how is that wrong?
How is that wrong?
How is that wrong?
Shit fact. All right, look.
Wow.
Here's where I'll go back at you with it then. First things first. The responsibility for each citizen is not only for yourself and your health, but for your family.
Bro, I'm not saying I'm not trying.
We'll just keep it right there like that to start off. I'm just starting up. I'm warming up. Because your responsibility is to make sure that you are taking care of business. Boom. Just like you said, people have been staying home, not doing anything to help perpetuate the situation. But that, my good sir, would be more of a 30 to 40% maybe of the people actually staying home. Because there's a lot of the percentage that you did not account for that are essential workers out of that 100% that have to be out. And then there's the percentage that you forgot that don't have
Bro,
to be
you're
out.
talking about the percentage of. I'm talking about the example. And fuck the percentages, bro. It's not
But
even
how
about
you gonna
the
use percentages and say
Bro, we can
F the
do one.
percentages?
Bro, I just did that as an example.
But that's what I'm trying to do to say.
No, you were talking about. Listen, bro. You were talking about in general.
Which is
in
why
general.
I said I was letting it go and I didn't want to continue.
No, well, we
That
can
was
stop the
just
whole
ridiculous.
thing.
No, it's like I
Bro, this whole
understand.
thing was not. Listen, sir,
the
you
heart
have
in
to
me,
understand what he's
the
saying.
heart
right now.
in me.
You see
Listen,
what he's doing?
the heart in me and the compassion in me is like, yes, I understand what you're saying. What is the layperson that has no skills? What opportunity do they
what do they
have to
got?
jump right back in and get a better job than they had the time before?
Right.
It's next to none,
Right?
Because they have not developed a new skill. But that if they're handicapped or if they have other provisions that come in, Social Security check that's
Right.
still gonna come in.
Right.
So therefore, those money that they are taken care of.
We're not talking about them.
Then who are we talking about?
The
We're talking about
40
people
million people who
that
lost
are
their
fully
job,
physically and mentally capable to
who are
learn
not going to
something.
have the opportunity. If it's
That's ridiculous.
Bro,
It's
listen to
always
what
been
you're
there.
saying. That's not
so
true.
then why
bro.
have you been waiting so
You're
long
not-
to get better? Then
How you going to blame them?
that's
listen
why
to what
here
you're
on
saying.
Just Chilling, we
No.
try to get better every day.
No, man, listen,
every day.
listen what I'm
Yesterday
talking
you should
about.
not be the fucking same
Man,
way you were the
bro, you're not
$20.
making any sense, bro. You're not making any sense. This whole thing, and we're not talking
All of
about.
what I say is
we're
making
not,
sense.
man.
You
Whatever.
know this. Come
No,
on,
no,
man.
no. You're not making sense. If you have, we're not talking about the 1%, the 30%. We're not even talking about that now. I just threw that out there as a hypothetical. We're talking about the fishing pole. Let's use that as an example,
The
right?
people that can't.
The people who don't have the ability to because all those people took it up already. It's going to be a slow grind to get back up. That's all I'm saying. And for those people who don't have the ability because there's no jobs. There are literally no jobs.
Let me ask you a question.
Dog, are you listening to yourself?
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
So the people that you're talking about that are waiting to get a new job.
job.
Listen,
A
that's
job.
waiting to get a job.
Yeah.
That is not in existence yet.
Right.
Because it's not available.
Correct.
You're saying that those people that are still hustling and bustling.
Because
listen,
oh my God.
listen.
Go ahead.
You got two categories of people, J-Rock.
Working, not
you got
working.
people that are
working and not working. That's
right.
That's it. Come on.
But you got no. We're not talking about the people working.
Right.
We're
okay.
talking about the people that are hustling, that don't have an actual regular job right now.
Bro, we talking
that
about
are going to compete for the new jobs that are coming, J-Rock.
Okay.
So we're not talking about the people that have a job already.
We're talking about people.
So we're talking about the people that don't have a job.
You have to. If you have
that
to
are fighting to get the new one.
Henry, you have to factor these people in because they already got the jobs. So
that's ridiculous.
How is it? How?
Listen,
How?
listen,
How?
listen.
I'm listening to you yourself.
Listen, how in the hell you have 100 jobs, right? 50 of the jobs gone because of coronavirus.
Right.
50 of the jobs still going on.
Right.
Now guess what? There's 50 jobs not going.
Right. But there's 300 people who need the jobs. Say the same thing.
I'm not done.
Go ahead.
I'm not done.
Go ahead.
J-Rock, I'm going to calm down. 100 jobs. 100 jobs.
Right.
Coronavirus happened. The jobs are no longer there. 50 of those jobs gone.
Right.
50 jobs are yet to come and be available again.
Right.
50 jobs are still being occupied.
Right.
We are not concerned with the 50 jobs that are occupied currently, correct?
Right.
50 jobs still need to be fulfilled when the coronavirus come back.
Correct.
Now, we are not talking about the people that currently have jobs, J-Rock.
Right. You said
Those
that already.
people are out of the equation of getting a new job for the 50 that come back.
Right.
So then how you agreeing with me now and you didn't agree with me just now?
Because you're still not saying one part.
What the fuck?
You're still
$25.
You're still not saying. You're still not saying one part. You're still not. You're still not saying. He's still not saying one part.
God, dog. This is like talking to people on the phone at night. I can't take it.
You're still not saying one part. What?
Show.
Why you? No, you can't shut up. Why you not listening? Listen.
Cut off one show.
He's still not saying one part.
What you mean?
Sirs.
He's
still not saying one
I can't
part.
cut off my show. My show.
He's still not saying.
Oh, I was ready to go to $30. I was ready to go to $30. J-Rock, I love you, dog.
Listen.
Oh my goodness.
Listen.
dog.
Watch this.
You lucky I love you.
No.
I gotta already choke you, man.
Listen.
I already choke you.
Why you let me talk?
I already choke you because you're wrong. You don't even listen.
Sir, why you let
Now
me
you
talk?
agree with me after you disagree with me.
Because you're still not saying one part.
The same thing.
You still not saying one part.
My God, dog.
You're still not saying one
Oh my
part.
God, J-Rock.
How many-
I can't get to the next point unless you agree with the first one.
No.
And then you disagree with the first one first. Then you come back and you agree with it. So how you I get to the next point?
How do you do that?
Because he's not listening. He's still
I'm not listening. You ain't fucking listening. $30.
still not listening.
Let my show go off, man. Oh my God.
He's not listening. He's still not listening.
Oh my God. I'll fix my belt, turn my belt inside out.
Hey, he went as far as with an accent. I don't give a damn. You can get as island as you want.
J-Rock,
You're still not listening to what I'm saying to you.
J-Rock, I really, I am a debater, dog. I listen.
Bro,
and
no, you're
J-Rock,
not.
I've been around you for years,
Bro,
man.
and you
I
still
know
not
how to
listening.
talk to you.
So you're
That's
not
why
listening.
I speak to you, but you don't listen, man. You didn't listen to me. You weren't ready to talk.
You still.
You so damn ready to.
You said you were gonna calm down.
He's still not listening. He's still not listening.
My abs
I
hurt.
can't believe you tell me I can't shut my show down. He told me I can't cut off my show.
How you gonna have a great debate and say, all right, good night?
Look here. Look here.
Oh, I feel like I did 1,000 sit-ups.
Hey, look here. Hey, we need a song queued up. Hey, man. Eternal Light by Chronics and Free Nationals. Please. Yo. I swear to J-Rock. Hey, y'all see them Practical Jokers? J-Rock gonna get his joke, you man. I'm promise you.
Okay.
Putting me through this tonight, my blood pressure up.
It's Blood Pressure Awareness Month.
Everything that is American in me is gone right now, dog. I ain't even playing, Yo, this is ridiculous.
I found it.
Look at my life, man. I got so much other things. We were supposed to talk about Tom Brady and shit. $35! It's an expensive episode!
I told you gonna get out the 20 so until he beat the 30, man.
Yeah, we almost got to 40.
Yo, he doing it on purpose. That's what it is. That's the only excuse. That's the only reason, man. Because you can't take the words that I'm saying and say that I'm discrediting people that are hardworking Americans, man.
Listen.
I didn't do that. You got to understand the math, man. You can't even get on the math. You can't even get to the...
No.
If I can put
Let's finish!
See, you won't let me
Finish!
Why you won't let me talk?
It's
sir?
my show!
What kind of document? What kind of
My show!
dictatorship is that?
Mufasa is spoken!
It's a dictatorship, dog.
T'Challa! T'Chaka, all of them there, man! Erase the sun! Erase the sun is spoken!
Listen, how he gonna have a guest on who can't talk?
Just chilling. This is episode 41. Here on Just Chillin', we always try to be better than we were yesterday. I promise you.
My ass.
If you go back and rewind, if you go back and rewind, you'll understand that Just Henry has the best interests of our country at heart. As well you should. So don't forget to love yourself so you love somebody else. El Capitan, man. Take us home, man. Just chilling.
Oh, na, 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 na. Oh, na, 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 na. Oh, na, 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 na. Good vibration, yeah. That's the positive vibes and we creating, yeah. The sounds that make you feel right, we keep it blazing, yeah. Forever shining this light, we keep it blazing, yeah. Boy, forever shining this light. Hey, thank the Lord, my cup is full and running over. All who never like we, I got love we know. Baby girl just text me, say she coming over. And when she reach it, want me fit turn off the phone. Turn the lights down low, turn up the stereo, yeah. Alton Ellis, Gregory Isaac, Dennis Brown. Have you ever been in love? No bad vibes can't stop this good vibration, yeah. That's the positive vibes we keep creating, yeah. Sounds that make you feel right, we keep it blazing, yeah. As long as we live in this life, we keep it blazing, yeah. As long as we live in this life, yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with melodies that touch your soul, no. They're acting like the people don't need it no more. Still when she hear that good music, she hold me closer. She groovy now, I know she feeling it for sure. She moved to me and rest her head up on my shoulder. Soothingly she tell me if it turn up the sound. Have you ever been in love? Now bad vibes can't stop this good vibration, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the positive vibes and we creating, yeah. Sounds that make you feel right, we keep it blazing, yeah. Forever shining this light, we keep it blazing, blazing. Forever shining this light, ooh yeah.